What's going on, everybody? My name is LB the Realist, aka Marion L. Bowens Jr. That's the government. Don't wear it out. This is Surrealistic Studio Surreal News, where the real is surreal. And I want to talk a little bit about the situation that unfolded last night. See, I was on my way home with my lovely wife, Angel, coming from a beautiful, beautiful couples dinner that we had with my best men from my wedding, my some of my best friends in the whole wide world, my brothers. And my brother's wife also attended, and also my sister also attended. So that was great. So it was about six of us all together. We went to a nice spot for some Korean barbecue in Chula Vista off of Otay Lakes Road, I believe. And it was really cool. Nice spot, great food. You know, you sit down at a table where there's a grill in the middle of everyone, and basically they bring you the raw meat and you cook your own food. I thought it was weird too. I was like, wait a minute, so I'm paying to cook my own food? You know, that's just me though. I'm silly like that, but it's actually a really cool experience. Like I said, we had a great time. My wife enjoyed herself. My bros enjoyed themselves. Everybody had a great time. Like I said, we had some great food. We had great laughs. You know, we really don't do it enough, so it's something that we're gonna hopefully do more of. So that was really cool. But like I said, so we get through with the night, you know, and we're on our way home, me and my wife, and I'm checking, you know, just scrolling through Instagram, and I see Will Smith slaps the out of Chris Rock. Will Smith walks up on the stage at the Oscars last night and slaps Chris Rock across the face. Now, I'm sure you guys have already seen the video, so I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to show you the video. I'm not going to let you listen to it because it's everywhere. You can find it. I'm pretty sure you've already viewed it. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this, and also a different perspective from a woman and from a wife, mine. And, you know, you guys let me know what you think. And, you know, and this is no disrespect to anybody, you know, obviously. And this is also, you know, to say that I don't have all the facts. You know, you don't have all the answers, Sway. I'd for dang sure don't have all the answers. I don't. You know, and quite honestly, I think there was something in the background going on. You know, something deeper behind that whole situation that led up to that moment. So basically, I mean, of course it was wrong. It was wrong of Will Smith to walk up on that stage and to assault Chris Rock when Chris Rock was just making a joke. He did it over a joke at the end of the day. Now, whether you like the joke or don't like the joke, that's, you know, your personal opinion. Now, some people say the joke wasn't funny. The joke was funny. It got laughs. It definitely got laughs. And Will Smith even himself laughed. Now, if you don't know, the joke was that Jada Smith looks like G.I. Jane because she has a bald head. Now, the reason why she has a bald head, she shaved her head because she has something called alopecia. Alopecia is a condition in which you lose your hair. That's it. So it's an unfortunate condition. I don't think people would choose to have alopecia, you know, so it's not something that, you know, you know, it's not like having cancer. She didn't lose her hair because of chemotherapy. She didn't lose her hair because of some terminal illness or something super serious that's going on. It's because of alopecia. Jada is not ill. She's not sick or anything like that. She's losing her hair, so she chose to shave her head because of alopecia. So Chris Rock made a joke, said that, hey, I can't wait for G.I. Jane 2 to come out. He said, I love you, Jada, but I can't wait for G.I. Jane 2 to come out. And everyone in the room, I'm not going to say everyone, but a lot of people, you know, laughed at the Oscars. And Will Smith even laughed. They put the camera on his face, and you see Will Smith laughing at the joke. But they also put the camera on Jada, and you see her making the face, like she wasn't really feeling it. So she didn't feel the joke. Will Smith saw his wife's face and decided to stand up for her honor. Now, in doing so, I think he really made a fool out of himself. He ended up crying after the fact. He ended up winning an Oscar. I believe it's his first Oscar, if I'm not mistaken. He won an Oscar for his role in King Richard, the story about Venus and Serena Williams. like literally 20, 30 minutes after the fact. And I didn't see the Oscars, but I saw that moment, and I gathered pieces of information from everybody that's been reporting. And this is what happened. You know, he made a joke. Chris Rock made a joke. Can't wait for G.I. Jane 2 to come out. Will Smith didn't like the joke. He liked it at first. He laughed, looked at his wife, realized she wasn't laughing. She probably gave him some kind of look like, you know. Will Smith walks up on stage and slaps Chris Rock. Now, Chris Rock handled it. He handled it very professionally. Like, I couldn't, you know, you couldn't be more professional than that, honestly. I mean, he laughed about it. He made a joke about it, said, hey, Will Smith just smacked the out of me, and then went on to continue his hosting job. You know, he handled it the way you're supposed to handle it. Now, for a lot of other people out there, I can't say the same. A lot of other people out there would have responded differently. Me, myself, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't have gotten hit in the first place. Because I know if somebody's I just made a joke like that, somebody's walking up to me with a look on their face, I'm not going to stand there and just get hit. Now, that's just me. I know a lot of people say, yeah, right, LB, you say a lot of, you know, who knows what you would do at that. I know I wouldn't get hit like that, but neither here nor there. He got hit. He handled it professionally, because what else was Chris Rock supposed to do? Now, if he would have handled it like, you know, somebody differently, you know, maybe me or somebody else, there would have been a giant tussle. Multiple people would have had to rush the stage. Security would have had to get involved. And, you know, mind you, security never did get involved when Will Smith slapped him. He walked up on stage, slapped him, and walked right back to his seat. No security, no nothing. But if Chris Rock would have responded negatively, it would have been a whole issue, and it would have set us back a few generations. And really, this whole incident already set us back. It already makes us look weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. We're doing this at the Oscars over a joke, over a minor joke about a Appalachia joke. Like, so now we're judging comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was from a comedian. This was from a comedian. So the whole thing was way overblown, if you ask me. You know, Will Smith, I understand that he wanted to stand up for his wife. There's a way that you go about doing things, and that was the absolute wrong way of going about doing things. You know, if I was in a situation, and like I said, my wife, you know, she said that she wouldn't want me to handle the situation like Will Smith did. She said that that was undesirable. And I agree. And I agree. You know, there's a way that you go about certain things. If you didn't like the joke, you could have pulled Chris Rock to the side and said, hey, man, I didn't appreciate that joke. You know, my wife, we don't like to joke about that certain condition. Whether you think it's serious or not, we don't play like that. I appreciate it if you don't do it again, or we may have an issue. That's how I would have handled it, honestly. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself or my people or my family in front of the whole world on live television. But that's just me. Like I said, Will Smith has been going through some things. A lot of you probably know that Jada has her own, you know, talk show, Red Table Talk, and she talks about a few things. She talked about her relationships with Tupac the rapper, and, you know, August Alsina, this other guy, and entanglements and all this relationship drama stuff. And a lot of people are memeing Will Smith and making fun of him and, you know, calling him a punk and all this. And, you know, it got to him. It just got to him at the end of the day. So my wife just walked in right now. Let's see if she has a couple words to say about this. Let's see how many people she could piss off today. No,
I've been pissing people off all day. Somebody even called me simple-minded.
Simple-minded, huh?
Simple-minded, all because I think Will Smith overdid it. He took out all his frustrations on a man who had nothing to do with what he going through, because he couldn't hold his own anymore. You know, he was laughing. He thought it was funny, too, until he looked at his wife, and his wife had a look of frustration on her face. Now he's in trouble, so he got to go take it out on somebody else. So,
and mind you, he slaps Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Bro, was Chris Rock like a little bigger than me?
Right.
Like, I'm 5'6".
Of all people.
Like, that's like Will Smith slapping me. Like, come on
Dave
now.
Chappelle or
The
Chris
Rock.
Tucker or The Rock for that matter. Like, seriously, he went for one of the smallest people in the industry because he could take it out on him.
Yeah.
He felt like, what is he going to do? He's on TV. What is he going to do?
It was
That's
unwarranted.
how I took it.
It was unwarranted. It was like, come on now. It's
Very
not that
unwarranted
serious. It's not
and
that
unnecessary.
deep. It's not that deep.
Very childish. There was no adult thought put into that at all. It was a
No.
quick reaction from his wife's face.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And Chris Rock I was telling them that Chris Rock handled it professionally. And he's not pressing charges. As of now, he's not pressing charges. So, I mean, to me, that shows how real Chris Rock is.
Right.
He's like, Will Smith is obviously going through something. You know, everyone knows it. Everyone sees it. The business is all out there. The tea is spilled. You know, Chris Rock is not that. He's not going to kick a horse while he's down. You know what I'm saying? Or kick a dog. What is it? Kick a horse or kick a dog?
Kick a dog while
he's not going to kick any animals, Peter.
While they're down. Period. He is the bigger man.
You know, so yeah, he was the bigger man on that one. Will Smith, you know, man, he went on a party after that, and I think he lightened up. Tyler Perry, you know, some other people came up to him and tried to console Will Smith. We're like, who's consoling Chris
at this point? Like, he's the one who got slapped in this situation. Who's consoling Chris? Everybody want to be on Will Smith's side. Oh my God, he's going through so much. Do you know how many people in this world is going through shit? And they ain't go out slapping motherfuckers. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. They ain't go out slapping people because they going through stuff. You got to take your own stuff as your own. Don't put it on somebody else because you frustrated.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to take ownership of your own faults. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what's more to say other than that? You know, thank you. I appreciate that. Those wise words from my lovely wife, Angel. But that's it, folks. I mean, that's my opinion. That's my wife's opinion. That's a lot of people's opinions, honestly. A lot of people are saying that they agree with Will Smith, saying that, you know, he did what he was supposed to do and they would have done the same thing. I mean, okay, that's your opinion, and, you know, I respect it. You know, the cause and effect, though, just whatever. It happened. Chris Rock said it was the greatest moment on television.
Right.
He said it right after it happened. This is the greatest night on television. People are going to talk about this forever. And that's one thing that kind of irks me about the situation, other than it was two black men going at each other during the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? It was the fact that, you know, like, really, this is really petty, number one. You know, it's not like she had a terminal illness. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, Will, you picked a Chris Rock?
Of all people.
Chris Rock. So Chris Rock was the straw, huh?
That broke the camel's back.
Out of everything and everybody, that was the straw. But okay. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, folks. You know what to do. Find all my information down below. And until next time, folks, love, peace, and light. Be kind, remind. See you next time. I'm out.